It's a football world. We're just passing through. And what I'm doing here is breaking down the offenses of all 8 head coaches and their schemes, what I think we should expect for the XFL in 2020. And we are working on Team Tampa, CFL South, Marc Trestman. And he has been fabulous throughout his career with working with veteran quarterbacks, okay? He hasn't really done as well when working with the younger guys. However, he did have Dan Marino in 1983 and 1984 who put up spaceship numbers under his system with the Marx brothers, of course. But with that being said, Steve Young in the later part of his career, Scott Mitchell put up Spaceballs numbers, Anthony Calvillo, Ricky Ray. He won Grey Cup championships with both of those guys. Had a great year with Joe Flacco, and he's just been all over football. He's a football lifer, been doing it for a very long time. Now, he is going to use more motion, I believe, than any other coach in the league. He is going to use a lot of 11 personnel and a lot of sets that are going to contain 2 wide receivers and 2 running backs. At the same time, most of that 5th guy is more than likely going to be a tight end. A multi-skilled tight end at that. Outside of the Marx brothers, he has usually had bigger body possession type of receivers running these routes for him on the outside. So here is Chicago in 2013. By the way, his running backs will also be dual threats. They can catch, they can stay home and block, they can run between the tackles and bounce to the outside. They will almost catch for as many yards as they run for under Trestman's system. So, and oh, by the way, he is going to be in the shotgun like all of the time, depending on what the momentum of the game dictates. So here we go. 1st and 10. They just got the ball off of an Aaron Rodgers interception. Aaron Rodgers is over there yelling at Mike McCarthy more than likely. And Mr. I Don't Care, number 6, Jay Cutler, is coming to receive his first snap from the shotgun. And they're going to give you 11 personnel. That is 3 wide receivers and a tight end with a running back. That is what 11 personnel is. Here's our first play, short dig route to Brandon Marshall. It's our first offensive play of the game. He just wasn't ready for that one. But this is Trestman getting the big body diva wide receiver involved in the game plan early. Here's the classic rollout by Aaron Rodgers in the pick that got Chicago the ball at the 20-yard line, which is where they've started this drive. So here we are, 2nd down, Chicago. They're going to give you 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Okay, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and then they've got a great tight end in Martellus Bennett. And he is going to play action, roll out, and hit Brandon Marshall for a great pass. A little bit of misdirection, have Brandon Marshall come across the field on a shallow route, hit him at about 8 yards. He picks up an extra 2 or 3. It is a 1st down on 2nd and 10. A good movement by the line and good movement by Cutler and decision with the ball. Well executed play. They give us 11 personnel again on 1st down. Look at the stats on Brandon Marshall. That's just crazy. 11 personnel here. You've got the 3 wide, 1, 2, 3. You've got the very good tight end. And this is the best or 2nd best play on this drive. Look at all they do on this drive right here. Okay, they're going to give you motion to the strong side. They're going to slide block to the strong side of the field. In Matt Forte, it's a design cut to the weak side. Weak side meaning only 2 blockers to the right of the center here. And boom, does he have some speed or what? Okay, most of the running backs that Trestman has in his system resemble a guy like Matt Forte. Well executed play. He comes out again with 11 personnel. Okay, 3 wide, tight end. He's going to slide block in the same direction. This time a delay handoff to Matt Forte. 2 or 3 yards. Nothing too serious, but a good play. The sticks are moving. All right. Now here comes another big play. It's 2nd and 7. They're going to give us, I believe they're going to give us 2 wide, a tight end, and a couple of backs on this play here. Garza, long, very good offensive line they had. Yeah, see, so we've got the 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and we've got 2 backs in on this play. Once again, back in the shotgun, Jay Cutler. This is a very, very well designed and executed play. There's a snap. He moves up in the pocket, and what a perfect pass to the perfect spot. Hits Brandon Marshall. I mean, that is an amazing play, but the design of the play is actually slightly more complicated than how easy they made it look. Look at him go, but Matt Forte comes in and draws a defender. Okay, he has to cover Matt Forte in the flat, but this was a design play to be a back shoulder pass to Brandon Marshall along the sideline the whole run. So that is just good, like Campbell's soup, okay? And then that's how you get 1st and goal. You know, I want to say it's on 8 or 9 yard line here. Look at that, way deep in Packers territory now. The one play he takes from under center. Play action, nobody home, vote in the bleachers. All right? He was a pretty darn good quarterback. He sat out for an awful lot of time last year and didn't put up bad numbers coming into Miami when their quarterback went down. They signed him up off the street. He was going to go commentating for Fox or something like that, but then they decided they needed a guy. They hired Jay Cutler, and he didn't have a bad season last year. Now, his attitude has always been his thing, but he's all right at throwing footballs. So here we come. We've got 11 personnel. There's your 3 wide. We've got Martellus. We've got the back in the backfield. Cutler yelling at people. And who's got the lead block? Martellus Bennett. Very, very big boy. Very good blocker. Very all-around solid tight end. He must be a basket case because he has played for like a bajillion different teams throughout his career. But it would have been nice for him to kind of stay somewhere long-term. Martellus would really help the team. Alshon Jeffrey, a guy that has had a tremendous career. We haven't even heard his name yet in this drive. So here we go. We've got 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and a tight end in. There's Martellus by himself up top. All right, Martellus is going on a post, to outside post. He's going to take 2 defenders with him, and look who he leaves by himself. That's Matt Forte in the flat. That is the kind of passing, receiving route that you can expect running backs from Marc Trestman to run very often. Jamad Bushrod, another great lineman. He has had a very long and stellar career from the state of Maryland, by the way. I believe he went to Towson. That was a, what was that? 8-play drive, 80 yards, chewed up about 2.5 minutes off the clock, off of a turnover. This is Marc Trestman football. There's going to be a whole lot of that where it came from. Marc Trestman, he likes veteran players, okay? He's not going to be throwing a flag every time he disagrees with a call. He's a little bit old school in that regards. He likes to see the game play out on the field. Hey, what do you know? A kicker for the Bears that doesn't doink off the upright. But that was a good example of what we can expect to come for the XFL this season. Now, as they're working with new rules and all that, you're going to see some little subtle differences in styles of play. But I have a feeling between his time throughout, off and on in the NFL and the CFL stuff, you're going to see a lot of exotic motions and misdirections that are going to lead to a lot of big plays, and he's going to catch a lot of teams off guard. So people have various opinions on his style of coaching, but I quite frankly like the guy. So there you go. That was a quickie by AFW. Stay thirsty, my friend.